Hi, my name is Gordon Nyirenda, and I'm glad to announce to you, very, very happy to announce to you that I've started a new channel, and on this channel, we'll be discussing technology. Now, in this case, technology is, we'll be looking at, first of all, at simple things. Things like for users who I would call casual users, meaning that computer casual user or phone casual user. Um, we'll also later on be looking at advanced users. But at this stage, from now up to a certain point, we'll be looking at stuff which a casual user will need to understand in order to make work easy. So at the stage, at the first stage, we'll be discussing things like Microsoft Word and Excel, such simple things. For example, we'll be looking at how can I use keyboard shortcuts in Excel for me to type faster, do certain things faster. Where can I find certain things in Microsoft Excel, in Microsoft Word? Where can I find symbols, things like that? How can I do formulas in Microsoft Excel? So very, very simple things. But we ought to understand that the majority of users, especially in my country, Zambia and other African countries, but even in Europe or USA, the Western world and some Asian countries where these are developed countries, two more, the majority are casual users who need such help. Unfortunately, most of the people on YouTube deal with advanced stuff. So programming and all that security and certain things. So we want actually to not to we don't want to leave anyone behind. We want to be moving together, casual users and advanced users. So those are some of the things that we'll be talking about. But we also want to demystify terminologies like artificial intelligence. What is artificial intelligence? Why is it important for us to know what artificial intelligence is? Then what does it do? We won't go into details at this stage. We will just want you to understand what it is and how it can help you. How does it help you? So that then there will also be we'll also be looking at things like space exploration, because you hear about these things and you start wondering what is space exploration, what is happening on planet Mars, what technologies are being put in place for people to start for people to colonize Mars and live there and build cities on the planet Mars, and even beyond Mars, what is there. So, but again, like I've already said, we'll not go in details, but we just want you to understand these things so that when other people are talking about them, you are aware of what these things are. And sometimes by understanding these things, you can make the right choices in your life, because things have changed. Technology is here to stay, and it's not going anywhere. It's not going away anytime soon. It will be here, in fact, sometimes forever. It will be. We have to live with it, because this is one tool that God has given us to make use of it in order to better our lives. So those are some of the things that we'll be looking at. But let me also say that even at this stage, we'll also look at simple stuff like what CNC machines that are driven by software, how do they work? What are robots? Because you cannot talk about artificial intelligence without talking about robotics. So we will have to explain these things so that you also understand at this low level. Then after that, we'll also be dealing with now advanced stuff, things like programming, for example, programming in Python. What is Python? What can you do with Python? Then how can you develop artificial intelligence in Python? So that is very advanced stuff. So that some of the people who we will start with at this at the casual level, when they become interested, they can say, "Oh, I want to upgrade now. I want." So we want to move together up to the advanced level when we'll be talking about such things. Even artificial intelligence will go into details. Even when you talk about CNC machines, machines that are controlled by software, we're going to how to program for them. We'll also, at that stage, be talking about things like programming at IC level. This is integrated circuit at chip level. How can I control chips and how can I control sensors, actuators, so that a robot actually can create a robot or any machine that can be controlled by software. How can I, things like security systems, how do I develop such things? So we'll be discussing those things. But at both levels, the beginning level, the beginner's level, and at the advanced level, we will still be talking about some of the things that we do ourselves at GN Information Systems. And I also want to say that GN Information Systems, this name is going to change. We are going to register with PACRA. For those who are not Zambians, PACRA is actually the is the organization in Zambia, a government organization which registers companies in our country. So that may be called something else in different countries, in South Africa, in Botswana, Tanzania, and other countries. But in Zambia, we have PACRA. So if you have a country, if you have you have started a company, it's good. You go to PACRA, you register it, so that it becomes a legal entity, because it has many benefits. Business experts actually will tell you that there are a lot of benefits when you register your company, like our own company, GN Information Systems. Now, we will change, we'll go back to PACRA and change the name of GN Information Systems so that in the future is called either GN Technology, because sometimes when we go to PACRA, they may give them a name, they may tell us that this name already exists. So we are looking at either we are called GN Technologies, African Afritech, things like that. So please don't be surprised, and we're going to announce to you when the name of our company has changed. So we'll be explaining things that we do at GN Information Systems at both stages, as I've already said. The software that we have developed at GN Information Systems, the robotics, which we have started. How are we doing them? What is already there that we have created? The security systems that we are creating, and many other things. Because in future we even want to start creating CNC machines that are controlled by machines that are controlled by software, like I've already said. And those who will be interested to even visit us and see for yourselves what you are doing, we would really appreciate. Like to just see how the things that we're doing, like the software that were created. We even encourage you to interact with some of the companies that are using our software now. So I think from by tomorrow you must see a video. Like I've already said, this will be very simple. We'll be talking about very simple stuff in the video, and I also want to encourage you to comment to comment below for those who are on YouTube. And for those who are on Facebook, you can also just make a comment here and give us suggestions. What other stuff do you want us to cover? So, because meanwhile, at this stage, most of the times you'll be seeing me, but although in most of the videos you won't be seeing my face, when you're talking about say for example, Microsoft Excel, on the screen you'll be seeing you'll be seeing the real Microsoft Excel, and the cursor moving from this side to this side, pointing at things, and my voice explaining to you how to do certain things, so that when you click on this, this is what happens. How do you do this? You do it like this and this and this and this. So that's what we'll be saying. So, but in future, when we start advanced subjects, you will see some of my friends actually appearing on our YouTube channel, trying to explain this and that, so that at least those who are experts in those fields can explain to you better than I can myself. So this is what we'll be doing. Please comment. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like our to like our channel, and please click on notification so that every time I do a video, you are notified, so that you don't remain behind. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to meet you again in the next video, where I will be talking about the things that we have started doing. Thank you.